Lesson: Developing a risk assessment framework. Developing a risk assessment framework is a crucial element in contract risk mitigation and compliance. This framework provides a structured approach to identifying, analyzing, and managing potential risks that could impact the contractual obligations of an organization. The effective implementation of a risk assessment framework is essential for organizations aiming to safeguard assets, ensure compliance, and maintain operational resilience. The first step in developing a risk assessment framework involves identifying potential risks associated with specific contracts. This requires a detailed understanding of the contract's scope, obligations, and the potential uncertainties that could arise during its execution. Tools such as SWOT analysis can be instrumental in this phase. SWOT analysis helps in systematically evaluating the internal and external factors that could influence the contract's success. For instance, a construction company could use SWOT analysis to identify potential risks like weather delays or supply chain disruptions that might affect project timelines. Once risks are identified, the next step is risk analysis, which involves assessing the likelihood and impact of each risk. Quantitative methods such as Monte Carlo simulations can provide valuable insights during this phase. Monte Carlo simulations allow organizations to model the probability of different outcomes, considering the uncertainty and variability inherent in risk scenarios. For example, in a financial services contract, Monte Carlo simulations can be used to predict the potential impact of economic fluctuations on interest rate agreements, helping the organization prepare for various financial outcomes. Following risk analysis, the third step is risk evaluation, where risks are prioritized based on their potential impact and the organization's risk appetite. A risk matrix is a practical tool used in this stage to visually represent risks according to their likelihood and severity. By plotting risks on a matrix, organizations can easily identify which risks require immediate attention and which can be monitored over time. In a healthcare contract, for instance, a risk matrix can help prioritize patient safety risks and compliance issues that could result in significant legal and financial repercussions. Risk treatment is the fourth step, where strategies are developed to mitigate, transfer, accept, or avoid risks. The choice of strategy depends on the risk evaluation and the organization's overall risk management strategy. For instance, risk transfer through insurance is a common approach in industries like construction and healthcare, where the financial impact of certain risks can be substantial. Moreover, embedding risk management clauses in contracts can serve as an additional layer of protection, specifying the responsibilities and liabilities of each party in case of unforeseen events. To ensure the effectiveness of the risk assessment framework, continuous monitoring and review are essential. This involves regularly updating the risk register and reassessing risks as new information becomes available or as the external environment changes. The use of risk management software can facilitate this process by providing real-time updates and analytics, enabling organizations to adapt their risk management strategies swiftly. In technology contracts, for example, regular monitoring can help identify emerging cybersecurity threats and ensure that mitigation strategies remain robust and effective. Case studies provide valuable insights into the practical application of risk assessment frameworks. One notable example is the risk management approach used by NASA in its space exploration contracts. NASA employs a rigorous risk assessment process that integrates technical, cost, and schedule risks to ensure mission success. By using a combination of qualitative and quantitative risk analysis tools, NASA has been able to manage complex contractual obligations effectively, even in the face of significant uncertainties. Statistics also underscore the importance of effective risk assessment frameworks. According to a survey conducted by PwC, organizations with formal risk assessment processes reported a 30% reduction in contract-related losses compared to those without structured frameworks. This demonstrates the tangible benefits of implementing a comprehensive risk assessment strategy in minimizing financial and operational risks. In conclusion, developing a robust risk assessment framework is integral to contract risk mitigation and compliance. By systematically identifying, analyzing, evaluating, and treating risks, organizations can enhance their ability to fulfill contractual obligations while minimizing exposure to potential losses. Practical tools such as SWOT analysis, Monte Carlo simulations, risk matrices, and risk management software play a critical role in this process, providing actionable insights and facilitating informed decision-making. As demonstrated by real-world examples and statistical evidence, implementing an effective risk assessment framework not only safeguards an organization's interests, but also contributes to its long-term resilience and success.